Hey everyone, Cosmos here from Doll Games. In this video we're going to go into the new system of Wartune patch 8.0 called Astrology, and we're going to look at wishes, Zodiac and signs. So first of all, to do anything with this system you have to collect cosmic shards. You see I've collected a bunch here so that I can do this video and we can have a look a bit more. But basically the way you collect it is you go and do archaeology, but instead of doing the archaeology you switch over to the tarot system. So I've already done most of them. I just left 5 to do this so that I can show you guys in this video. And as you see, you collect, you get cosmic shards. Now in this case I got 20, which is a higher amount. Usually you get 10. So we'll just do a couple and see how many we get. 20, good. I haven't done any kind of a statistical analysis to come up with what is average because, well, it's a new feature, and plus I don't think people care too much about going into that level of detail. We have the 30 attempts per day, but naturally if you do this you're not going to get any of the rewards from the archaeology. But if you have done all your archaeology until now, then you should be okay with that. However, newer players or lower bell rating players will have to choose. Here is a moment where I will remind you the trick again for picking up the reward in a difficult area. Now this is not from my guild, so I could just attack it, so that's one of the ways, and then you cancel it to get on it. But if it was a guild mate, the trick of getting onto it is to just get off the screen and then you click over there when it's in the black, and then you're good to go. So it's an opportunity to share with you a tip for a while as well. So there we got 20, 20, 10, 10, 20, and so that's also that's 0 out of 30 for this day. And then the way you access it is you go to archaeology, is the easiest, and you click on astronomy or astrology. And so you got this area where you got this cosmic shards. So astral power and the earth naturally attract each other. Collect these cosmic shards scattered across the land to make wishes at astrology. And then you click invoke and all of them will be gone, but basically it's going to be doing this, and then for every time it fills up the bar it's going to give you a normal wish, and then every 7 times it fills up the bar it's going to give you an advanced wish. And so these basic wish pawns and advanced wish pawns, they change. I don't remember the frequency, but they're not fixed. So here we have Gemini, advanced wish scrolls, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and then here we have Capricorn, Libra, Capricorn and Libra. But anyways, they will change over time, but I wouldn't worry about it too much because as I will explain in a moment, when you fill one up you get the cosmic shards back, so you can get more wishes and so forth and so forth. So right now I'm going to click on invoke. It's going to go really fast, so all these things are going to light up, and it's going to get converted into wishes down here and down here. So have a look at these two numbers to go from 0. So here we go. Alright, invoke success, basic wish attempts 21 and 3 advanced. So that was good, and this one got filled up to 90. I guess that's for the next time. So, and now with the basic ones we can just click wish, and each time we get the Gemini, Zodiac, Gemini, Aries. Let's get the chat window bigger. So a lot of Gemini, Aries, Gemini, Aries. 2 advanced scrolls, Gemini, another advanced scroll times 2, and otherwise Gemini all around. Let's move it here so we can see better on the black, so you can see the drops from 20 something, 23 I think it was. And I suppose the best ones are the advanced wish scroll, and advanced wish scroll times 2. So that's the better drops. And then we're also gonna do the same for advanced. So 1. So that's Libra, Libra, and Libra. So 3 times Libra. And also 1 piece, so not the 2, not the 3 pieces. Anyway, so once you get that done, you go over to Zodiac, and here you got the 12 signs, and you got for each sign you got further kind of parchments. I haven't counted how many, but quite a few. And you can press on the use button to open up an area. Now there is an additional information or trick, I don't know, here, that the Gemini you can use for any sign, but any other thing, like we got a bunch of Aries for example, you can only use on Aries, and Taurus you can only use on Taurus, and so forth, but Gemini you can use on any. And so that you can use to max something out, I suppose. I'm not 100% sure at this moment the benefit of that, but as I spoke before, when you do max something out, then you all the additional things get converted back into 50 of the cosmic shards to be used again in this system. So maybe that's the benefit of it. For now, let's use Aries on Aries, because we got a bunch of Aries. And I don't know if it matters which one you click, because I think it'll go random. So right now, as we can see, all of my Aries are blank. So I'm gonna try to use one, and you see immediately it gives you the stats, so 5 stats and 25 on HP, and it gave it on this parchment. So I'm gonna use it again and gave it on this parchment. So you see it's going random. I cannot choose the parchment, this one, and the stats are growing by 5 each time on Aries. And that's all for Aries. So we got 40, 40, 40, 200 in total. So this is gonna be total. It's not gonna show for a specific symbol. Now for Gemini, we can use on Gemini or we can use on Aries. In this case, I suppose we can use on something rare, like in wishes. We saw that Capricorn and Libra are more rare than this one, so perhaps that's a thing to do. So we're gonna go to Capricorn, Libra. So Pisces is the last one. I suppose we're gonna use just one, see if it gives more stats. No, it's the same. So if it's the same, then it's kind of pointless. So in that case, I prefer to use them on Aries, so that we get the Aries maxed out. So let's go with that. So I'm basically using the Geminis on the Aries. Oh, but it's giving me something else. Congrats, you've activated another shard for Zodiac Virgo, Zodiac Capricorn, and Zodiac Taurus. Now that's unexpected. So it's giving me a completely random. Yeah, it's giving me a completely random one. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Then the Gemini will go behind, and we'll get the other one sorted out. We got Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Ultimately, I don't think it makes a big difference, because over time we're gonna have to max them all out. So how fast or slow we get there, it might make a difference, but since the stats are going by just a unit of 5 stats, it's nothing really. The bell rating is changing, but we're talking about, so for the whole effort, 100 of stats and 500 for health. Now for my character that's not very significant, but for a newer character or a lower battle, newer is probably the wrong word, because you cannot access this system unless you have advanced archaeology, and so I'll just say lower bell rating player. So for lower bell rating player, these stats will of course be more meaningful, but in any case it'll be useful for all players, because this is direct clean stats. It's not some kind of mumbo jumbo bell rating. It's actual pure stats, so it's very beneficial. And so that's so from this effort, a total effort, I got the Zodiac attributes to 100 and HP 500. And of course, this was a cumulative effect of several days of collecting the shards, so it was not just from today. But in any case, this can be increased every day. And then you have the part at the bottom here, which is with the percentages, and that's coming from the signs. Now that's the next system, and the signs are also 12. They are exactly the same as the Zodiac signs, but it's just copied kind of into another window. We get signs, and with this, think of it something like a Holy Forge system. Each sign has 9 stars, so it doesn't matter which one you click, they're going to have 9 stars, and you're going to illuminate them using an item called Starfire. And once you get 5 stars here, it's going to go to the next one. It's kind of like a Holy Forge system. With the only and also the first stars, I think, have 100%. First star has 100% success rate, so for using Starfire. But the higher you go, the lower the success rate will be, exactly like the Holy Forge system. But you can use Starfire sparks to increase the success rate. So for now, these two items are not available. They'll probably come as cash items, balance items, or they will come in hot events or lucky exchanges. I don't know, at this point they're not available right now. So but whatever they are, these will increase. It will give 1%. Each star, I believe, is 1%. So when you get these stats, we'll get the percentages from the signs, and we'll get the stats from the Zodiac, and then the stat effect will be increased just like the artifact relic system. So if the percentages were 100%, I would get 200 of the stats and not 100. So that is going to take a long time, because we don't have these items yet, and each one is a 1 percentage point, so it's going to take a while to collect them. But at the end of it, it does add up to quite a lot, but it will take time to fill it up. It's kind of like, if you think about it, like the smelting stone system, where you get percentage on top of your stats. It's kind of like that. So these are your stats, which you get sort of from quote-unquote equipment, and these are the percentages which come on top of those stats. But as you see from the collection of today, and the amount I got today, and the explanation for the stars, and there are 12 Zodiac signs, and each sign has 9 stars, and each star has 5 stars. It's a lot. It's going to take a while, but that's okay. We are just going to get more and more bell ratings, stronger over time, and that's basically the new astrology system. I also think they will help us. So I think it'll be difficult in the beginning, but I think they will help us over time, because these wishes and advanced wishes, they also exist in scroll form, in item form. So I think they will start giving out these scrolls in as rewards. So probably again to balance users in the beginning, but over time, like with Henna and advanced Henna, over time they will start giving to all players. So probably in the beginning, maybe they will give basic wishes to all players and advanced wishes to balance users, and then over time we'll be able to get more advanced wishes to accelerate this process, because Without help, this would take a very long time. I haven't calculated it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. But that's why I'm pretty sure that they will help with events to help us get more of these wishes. So I think that's it. I'll just say again that it looks like it's not much, and it's kind of like the sylph system. When the sylph system came up, people were laughing at them because the sylphs were doing like 10 damage in the beginning. But as you know, they grew and became very powerful. So this is kind of like that. It starts like not very impressive, but it does add up. And I think the screenshot that I will post in my article, it'll show like something like 100,000 HP just here, and then that's, I guess, 20,000 of each stats. I don't remember exactly, but it becomes more impressive. And then the number here also is not as significant as the percentages. The percentages are more important, because if you have 100% here, that's gonna double whatever stats here. If you have 200%, it's gonna triple, and so forth. So the percentages are going to be more significant. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about this system in the comments below, and if I missed something or if you have any additional tips, please also put it in the comments so that everybody can benefit from the information. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do click on like and subscribe, share with friends so everyone can benefit, and visit my Wartune blog at wartune.dollygames.com or my gaming portal at dollygames.com. And if you're able to, please support via Patreon. All the links are in the description of the video. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.